I want to cover some additional information using intraday versus daily data in constructing point and figure charts. This can be confusing to many people, and I want to be clear about it. When we construct a point and figure chart, we set the box size and the reversal. So a 1-point figure chart has a box size of 1 and a reversal of 1. This means that each figure on the point and figure chart represents 1 point, and that it requires a full point in price movement to reverse the column direction from up to down or from down to up. Now, whether we use daily data or 15-minute data to construct a 1-point figure chart, we are still making a 1-point figure chart. In other words, the box size and reversal are still 1 point. Using daily data or intraday data doesn't change that. The 1-point figure chart is still a 1-point figure chart, regardless whether it's built from daily data or intraday data. Now, what does change is the size of the horizontal formations and the accuracy of the projections we make from the point and figure charts. Okay, and therefore this is important. And this should make some sense. If we're using intraday data, we will pick up the intraday swings, which can often be hidden in the daily range of the high and the low. Using intraday data will show more of the accumulation and distribution that actually occurs in the markets, and therefore will make our projections of the accumulation or distribution more accurate. Let's take a look at an example. This is the 1-point figure chart of Apple Corp. This chart is built from 60-minute data. Okay, now note from this chart we have an initial and a second phase projection that go to the initial conservative to 114, 115, or 115, 114, right? And the second phase going to 103, 104. All right. Let's see now what these look like on a 1-point figure chart that uses daily data. So this is the same 1-point figure chart of Apple Corp, but instead of using 60-minute data, we are building the chart from the daily data, the daily highs and lows. So it's still a 1-point figure chart, just like the 1-point figure chart built from the 60-minute data. It's just using daily data. But note the projections are not as accurate on the 60-minute as on the 60-minute chart. Now let's put both point and figure charts side by side. We'll see. But before we do, just note that our projections. Oh, how come that's not working? Our projections fall far short of what the 60-minute chart showed. Let's look at both. Okay, here they are side by side. Now, again, both charts are 1-point figure charts. Each figure represents 1 point, and it requires the market to move a full point to change the direction of the column. So you can see that with both the expanded counts, the 1-point figure chart built from the 60-minute data, this is the 60-minute right here, this is the 60-minute chart. This chart accurately predicted the extent of the down move. The 1-point figure chart built from daily data, however, was not as accurate. It fell short in its projections. Okay? So the point is to use intraday data when you're creating point and figure charts. They will be more accurate because they are picking up the intraday price moves thereby better reflecting the actual accumulation and the actual distribution that occurs in the horizontal formations. They're going to be more accurate, they're going to be more reliable, and those projections are going to give us a higher degree of confidence in them when we use intraday data. But again, they're both 1-point figure charts. It's just the only difference is the data that's used, and commonsensically, the swings on the intraday are picked up when we use intraday data. They're not going to be picked up when we use daily data. So the intraday data point and figure charts are going to be more accurate than daily or higher time frame data.